not to keep going back to the police and you're not them,
Sure.
but so let's just say you're your cameras are, your cameras see some activity going on and you're addressing that particular situation, but is there something where it gets to is outside the range of SEPTA and now you need the police?
No,
I don't quite, you know what I mean?
yeah, we're certified by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, just like Philadelphia police officers are. We go to the Philadelphia Police Academy. You get what's called a municipal police officer certification. So when we're on duty, we have the same authority that any Philadelphia police officer has. SEPTA is paying our salaries, so we focus on SEPTA properties. One thing that I instituted when I came back was that I believe that the area, the neighborhoods surrounding SEPTA properties need to be safe. We need a safe corridor for our customers to get to and from the SEPTA stations. So we have engaged in many neighborhoods where people want us and where the police district wants us.
So one of my questions, you went right there, is what efforts are being taken to connect with the community, to keep the community engaged and informed? So in those areas, like what is it if you're doing to touch the neighbors?
Me being here. Me coming to community meetings and getting the opportunity to get lines of communication and to get input from people who see what's going on when we're not there.
Okay. So, but let's just say we didn't get to you, and there was some information that you felt like you needed to get to the people. Because it's not just a matter of you getting information, it's you sharing information with us as well.
Yeah.
So how,
I'd go through the district's community relations officer.
Got you, okay, and that is the police district, or you
Yeah.
guys have the
No,
police
through
district?
for here, it would be through the 15th District's community relations officer.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
Chief, there's another way also, I think. I subscribe to the SEPTA notification system.
Yeah.
And that's effective, an
Absolutely.
effective
What
tool
is it?
also.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's the email you're talking about? Yeah, that customer service has. It's called SEPTA Social, and it provides alerts and information related to SEPTA.
Okay, for commuters and
Yeah,
community people?
yep, and you can go online to septa.org and register for that.
And you tell them what you want to know,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what you get.
That roaches don't really care about respect for anybody. There are certain ways that you address and convince people that you want to abide by the rules and the regulations. I can't go back to how they were raised. That's not gonna, we're the final line, we're the police, we're the ones that when they cross that line of criminality, we're supposed to do something. I can't address how they were brought up.
Yeah, but I think there's that misconception that you don't have authority like the police, because I actually thought the same thing.
Yeah, and they learn when they're sitting in the cell. We, I don't know if the Daily News did a story today about felony crime on the SEPTA system, and what I've been addressing is fare evasion, because I've said if somebody's jumping the turnstile, they're not going downtown to the library or going to visit grandma. They're getting on the system to engage in crime or disorderly behavior, and if we can catch them when they first go over that turnstile, then we can stop that kind of activity. So last year, we arrested 5,172 people for fare evasion. The folks who engage in criminal behavior on the system are catching on that that's not an acceptable behavior. And our felony crime has gone down by 16%. 10 years of rising crime in the system, and now it's going down. I think it's because of Sergeant Cavallero and people like him who are addressing the little things. If you address the quality of life stuff and the disorderly fashion, the disorderly crimes, then you prevent the major stuff from happening, because the folks that engage in that kind of thing, if they think they can get away with jumping the turnstile, they're going to think they can get away with robbing somebody.
Right.
So we're sending a very clear message that that is unacceptable, and it's unacceptable in the neighborhood surrounding the properties.
Give me a second. Following up on your earlier statement about Church Street being the exit with cell phones. It used to be Somerset. I can use my imagination, and I know that right down by Church Street's an open-air drug market. I also know that down by Somerset's an open-air drug market. So, what are you doing to act on the cell phones leaving the Church Street station?
Yeah. Last week we had a cell phone theft, and the day after, and they fled through Church Station. The day after, we had plainclothes officers doing undercover work at Church Station, and the same guys that did the cell phone theft, wearing the same clothing, please don't
Not
train
rocket
them
science.
for us,
Yeah.
wearing the same clothing, came off the train, and the undercover officers see them and they're like, I can't believe that these guys are wearing the same jackets they were wearing yesterday. We had the pictures. And they catch the guys, and now, it's going to go to court. We are really successful in catching people, and it doesn't have to occur that day, but a couple days later, these officers are walking around with pictures. I think it was Monday night in Center City, we have a tremendous relationship with the 6th and 9th districts. The 6th district lets us know that a prisoner that was in Jefferson Hospital escaped from them, from Philadelphia Police in Jefferson Hospital. Today, one of our officers sees a person smoking on a platform, and before the officer goes over to approach that person, they already know this is the escaped prisoner from Monday. And they're able to get on the air and notify other officers, and they converge and catch this escaped prisoner who's smoking on a platform because we got information. And officers had the pictures. We have some great police officers that are good at following up on things when they occur. And we have some pretty good supervisors who are great at running operations to prevent stuff. He's got Margaret Orthodox. So I brought him. He's got Margaret Orthodox. So he now has a vested interest in making a difference at Margaret Orthodox, not because I'm telling him to, but because he's now sitting in front of you and he's going to be coming back to explain what him and his people have done.
So comment and the question, the comment is just as a reporter crime. Probably not a new activity or something that you're already aware of. I just happened to be waiting on my husband to pick me up one day, and I didn't come. I got off at Margaret and Orthodox, so I'm on the first car going to Woodbridge Flat. So I'm standing, in the area where the first turnstile is. And I'm waiting there so that I don't go downstairs until I see my husband drive up.
Yes, ma'am.
And what I saw was a gentleman come up the steps, and he stood there with the drugs. And someone got off the train and got him and got back on the platform. So just so you know, that's one way that the drug exchange is being done. But my question was in relation to, I think I'm at the communication piece again. I mean, I'm struggling a little bit because so much of what I had to say was about you working with the Philadelphia Police, and it's just such a big disappointment that in this district it's not there for Jesus. But okay, so I'm at the communication piece, and we got the number, we got the radio dispatch number.
Yes, ma'am.
We have a number for Philadelphia Police for the community liaison, so we have that. What do you have for us outside of us reporting crime?
What are you looking for?
Somebody.
Me.
So we call you directly?
Call me up, 215.
You got it.
580-3640. I'll give you my email.
3640.
So much easier
Okay.
to get a response from me via email. TN, as in Navy, ESTEL at SEPTA.org.
You got it.
Email me at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll answer.
Could you go over that email address for
Yes,
me,
ma'am.
please? Yes, yeah,
TNESTEL.
thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Sir.
As far of like covering Frankford Avenue,
Yeah.
you covered Margaret Orthodox,
Yeah.
and you covered Bridge and Pratt.
Yeah.
What about the people in the middle?
Yeah,
Like-
we can cover that. See, anywhere where there is a bus route or an interest related to SEPTA, we can cover it.
Because
Look, I have suggested that we be involved in footbeats along Frankford Avenue. Until I have somebody that says, we'd like to work with you and do that, I'm really not going to invoke my forces on an area where a captain doesn't think that they're needed.
Okay. I'm in a very hot corner, and everybody knows about it. I've been there for 21 years. Sugar and Spice, 4800, 4801 Frankfurt Avenue
Yep.
with Folkert. Right when you have a fake on Market Orthodox, they will move to my blood.
Yes, sir.
I've been suffering for the last 2 weeks, and I came here to, to see the captain and speak to him directly. Right when it's getting dark, it's getting dark. Even my employees, they start to feel a threat from, all this, I have 3 broken glasses, all of the above.
I understand.
Is it a threat? Yes, but I did everything's in my book as far as protecting. I have 5 flashlights. It looked like.
Yeah, look, that's the kind of stuff that interferes with you being able to have a successful business, because people aren't going to want to come there if that kind of activity is occurring outside of your business.
And also my employees, they feel a threat.
I understand 110%, but all I can tell you is I am a resource.
SEPTA assistance, am I understanding that correctly?
No, what we said was, we have uniformed plainclothes officers and cameras available to assist in any operation that you want to run in, around, or near the Frankfurt terminal. We are here for you if you want us.
That's a pretty good offer. And what was the answer?
We'll let you know if we need you.
And that was from Captain McCloskey himself.
Did you? No, it was Zogi.
That's a lieutenant, right?
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
I don't know who
Yeah.
the supervisor that was tasked with that job, who he spoke to in the 15th district, but it was a supervisor in the 15th district.